Ryan Loco for HeavyMMA.com here in the beautiful Rosemead Gym. UFC 121 is just days away. The man to my right is Martin Kampmann. Martin, I actually interviewed you yesterday, but someone screwed up the audio. And does that disappoint you as much as it disappoints me?
Oh, it definitely disappoints me.
Because, I mean, we had some gems.
We had some gems for sure. I'm not sure I can remember all the good stuff I said yesterday, so we're going to have to settle for mediocre.
All right, we're going to do a mediocre interview today then. Martin, now a lot of the fanfare and the hype is on Jake Shields. You know, he's coming in, it's his coming out party, he's coming to the UFC, he's here to make a mark. It seems to be that it's taking the pressure off you a bit. Are you feeling that at all?
I don't mind the pressure, I don't mind being an underdog either, I just come in to fight, all that hype and whatever. I try to look away for it and just focus on the fight, In my mind, I'm always the favorite. And so same in this fight, so it doesn't really matter. It doesn't faze me too much, I just focus on the task in hand, and that's to beat up Jake Shields.
Now, is there any extra motivation, though, to hear, seeing all the people here, and they're like, oh, you got to fight Jake Shields, and, he's the favorite, and it's his first fight in the UFC. You get a little bit of extra motivation knowing that you can spoil this party?
Oh, I'm definitely planning on spoiling the party. I'm always motivated. My last fight, people were saying, everybody was rooting for Paulo Thiago. Everybody was saying, well, everybody wasn't necessarily rooting for him, but everybody was saying, yeah, he's going to beat Martin easy, and I think I put a pretty dominant performance on him and showed everybody that, they can think whatever they want, but I got my different agenda, and that's to beat the other guy up, and same thing this fight,
Now, are you starting to see a pattern with this? Because it's really similar to the Carlos Condit fight, where a lot of people seem to be counting you out and saying Carlos is going to come make a splash and make an example out of you, and we're in the same situation. I mean, when are you going to get the just due that you deserve?
I mean, for some reason, people keep underestimating me, but I'm going to keep beating people up, and then hopefully open up some eyes, I got a little bit more attention after my last win, and when I beat Jake on Saturday it'll help as well.
Because I'm sure he wouldn't screw up the audio if we were interviewing Jake Shields, would he?
I don't know about that. I don't know.
Now, obviously, with Jake Shields, we know his game plan. He wants to take you down. He now has a new weapon that he can use, and that's his elbows as far as with the ground and pound. Is your focus right now the takedown defense? Because if you can keep it standing, I mean, that's your world.
I mean, I feel confident fighting wherever the fight goes, and I train everything, of course. But, yeah, there's no doubt that Jake Shields' biggest strength is his grappling. He's got great takedowns. He's got great jiu-jitsu. So, but, he's got two hands and feet like everybody else, so he can box and strike as well. But I definitely feel I have the biggest advantage in the stand-up, and the longer the fight stays standing, the bigger the chance of me knocking him out or the bigger chance of me beating him up is going to be. So the key to the fight, like you said, definitely going to come down to defending the takedown. And that's what I've been working a lot on, defending the takedown and keeping the fight in my domain and punish him for trying.
Now, let's just say the inevitable happens. Something crazy happens and Jake Shields actually manages to take you down. Are you comfortable enough working off your back and scrambling to get back up?
I feel comfortable off my back. Of course, it's not a place I want to keep the fight going, because, that's his biggest strength. Why would I want to play into that? So, but I feel I'm prepared and I'm ready to pop back up. And, I'm not the worst submission guy either. But, of course, why would I play into this game? My plan is to keep it standing and give myself the biggest advantage.
Absolutely. Now, like my mother always says, every party needs a pooper, and that person's you. Martin Kampmann looking to ruin Jake Shields' coming out party to the UFC. UFC 121 live on pay-per-view Saturday night. This man, Jake Shields. We're going to see what happens. I don't know. Do you know?
Oh, I'm winning. That's for sure.
I'm sorry. He's winning. I got that wrong. As always, for all your UFC 121 coverage, head on over to HeavyMMA.com.